And the last method that you can use to multiply two binomials is the FOIL method. And we call it the FOIL method because each letter of the word FOIL stands for a step in your multiplying. So F stands for first. And you can see the first it's written in red in this diagram. So you're just going to multiply the first term of each binomial. O stands for outside, and you're going to multiply what's on the outside. So it kind of means like the edges, like coming in from the sides. So in this case, all right, that doesn't want to erase. In this case, those terms are x and 1 because they are on the edge of, or on the outside of these binomials. The third step is the inside. So now we're going to look at the terms that are on the inside of both binomials. This is shown in yellow here. They're basically touching each other right next to the parentheses. In this case, that's 9 and x. And then we're going to do the last terms of each. So the second term in each binomial. In this case, it's going to be 9 and 1. And once you're done finding the first, outside, inside, last, then you add them up, and that is your answer. So let's look at these two examples here. So I'm going to start with the first, so F, right? And that's going to be x and x. So x times x. Remember, there is an imaginary 1 here, and like you learned with Mr. Curry, when you multiply, you add the exponents. So this is x squared. Now the outside, what's on the edges, that's x and negative 7. So x times negative 7, we get negative 7x. Inside, we're going to get 5 times x, which is just 5x. And last, we're going to get 5 times negative 7, which is negative 35. You can add negative 7x plus 5x, and that gives you negative 2x. So your final answer is x squared minus 2x minus 35. And we can check that against our previous answers with the other methods, and as you can see, we get the same thing. Okay, example number 2, one more example. So again, we're going to start with the first, and that is x squared times x. So you get x squared times x. I'm going to put the 1 here. And again, when you multiply, you add, so that's x cubed. Oh, we're going to do the outside terms. So that's going to be x squared times 3, and we're going to get 3x squared. Inside, we got negative 10 times x, which is just negative 10x. And last, we get negative 10 times 3, which is negative 30. And none of these terms are like terms. They do not have the same variable and the same exponent. The first has a 3 as an exponent. The outside has 2. Inside has 1. And L does not have a variable, so they are not like terms, so you're going to just write it as is. X cubed plus 3x squared minus 10x minus 30. And we could check that with our previous answers as well. So it's the same thing we got in both examples. Although there's a 21 there. I don't know why that's there. Because 10 times 3, we get negative 30. Okay, but that is FOIL. You can also use the video that I attached from Flocabulary to help you remember these steps. Hope that's helpful.